department. In my experience in the past few years here working at Easton, I experienced increasing number of transfer students. They transfer from out of state back to Connecticut. They are Connecticut residents. And there are also more of the students from community colleges transfer to here. The problem we have, it is a good thing, but the problem we have is also we are, because of the resources we have, we are cutting class, and I'm already overloading with the increasing number of students in all of my classes, with about 20% of the number of students. So our workload is higher. First of all, the quality will have to get down. And we have our part-time professors or contract professors. There are 2 contract professors in our department have to leave because of the concession from 2 years ago. So our students have trouble to graduate in 4 years. And I think that it is unfair to look at for the public, for the media, for the administrator, and maybe even some of the legislators look at retention rate and graduation rates because we are lack of resources. And that is a negative cycle to affect the quality of teaching. Our 2 faculty, they have to leave, but they are very good professors, they are quality teacher, and we are very sad that we don't want them to do that. And students start to be panicked, and they said that, so what's happened if these professors are going to leave, are these or that classes are going to offer next semester or next year? How am I going to graduate on time? So this is really a big impact, and we also see the number of students were increased in the past 2 years. The number of applicants to Easton is also increased. So we see that there is a need. And I asked the transfer student, why do you transfer back from out of state back to Connecticut? And they said that because we offer quality teaching as well as the tuition is low, so lower than a lot of the other state and other colleges. That's why they are coming back. So we can see the need of higher education from the Connecticut public, but we are cutting all these resources. That is just, I feel that this is just a negative cycle. I understand that the appropriation from the state has to be cut with this difficult time, but I just want to advocate that, first of all, not to cut that much, and secondly, I feel that the flexibility for us to increase tuition is restricted because we didn't increase tuition with less appropriation from the state, but we also cannot increase tuition, then we cannot get things done. We are already having all of this problem, and there are some of our students, junior and senior students, they cannot graduate for sure. And there are many of them, I think about 90% of the students I work with, they said that they're planning to stay in Connecticut and serve in Connecticut. So I just would like to ask you, what is your point of view about the flexibility for us to increase tuition? We have talked about a lot of appropriation, increase tuition, or the flexibility for us to increase the resources. We have to think about the revenue of CSU and Easton. Thank you.
Did you want to say something, Senator?
Well, yeah, since she asked a question, I mean, that has not been taken off the table. I mean, you've had people say on both sides of this issue, some folks suggest that there should not be tuition increases, other folks who are willing to listen to the arguments about flexibility. So, I mean, that has not been ruled out at this point.